Hi, folks. Sandro here with Book Cartoon News and Shenanigans. And today we actually have a shenanigan. It's been a while, right? It's been a while since we've seen something wacky. We got something wacky, all right. And we're here on QZ.com, which apparently is short for quartz.com. So there you go. I've never been on this site, but go bananas. We're talking about Minions 2. Minions 2 broke a box office record with the help from nostalgia-driven Gen Z flash mobs. This is something that I was never expecting. I guess this is the power of TikTok, but let's get into this one. All right, let's get into this one. This one's by Adrio Strange. What a great name. That's a pretty interesting one. Minions, The Rise of Gru, Minions 2. Universal Pictures' latest entry in the Despicable Me franchise is the most successful 4th of July movie opening ever. Isn't that unbelievable? Out of everything ever released, Minions 2 is the the number one, 4th of July. That's a big time for fireworks. That's a big time for barbecues. That's a big time for blockbusters. Minions 2 has the highest open. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. After bringing in over 125 billion in the U.S. and Canada, so we're part of the here in Canada. We are part of the Minions problem. Oh my God! Over the weekend, that beat the previous record held by Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon. I thought that movie was awful. Did you guys like that one? I don't know. Transformers 3. I know some people like it. I watched the first Transformers. The second one, the ending dragged on. I thought that, and then by the time I got to the third one, I'm like, I'm done with this franchise. You know what? But it had some cool stuff in there. It had some cool stuff. Was it what was that thing called? Not the Tesseract. What was that cube? There was like a cube. I don't remember exactly. Someone in the comments will tell me. I remember there was a plot with the moon, and there was like that like cube thing was in there, right? Or whatever the hell. It's been so long, I can't even remember. But I remember really disliking that movie, and I think I stopped watching Transformers movies after that one. I just did not enjoy it. So I guess let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed that Transformers movie or if you just gave up on the franchise after a while. But that movie collected 115 million during the same holiday weekend period in 2011. Now, here's the thing, though. If you adjust that for inflation, does that $10 million account, right? Because money in 2011 was worth more, right? Over time, because we use fiat currency, the value decreases every year. So I don't know, if we were to adjust for inflation, I actually think Transformers might be slightly higher. That would be my guess, but interesting enough. Releases from the franchise have become reliable multi-million-dollar tentpole events, but the record-breaking Minions 2 has had additional help from a social media movement called Gentle Minions. When I first read this, I thought this was gonna be what was that Psy thing, Gangnam Style, right? It says like gentleman. He says in the stupid song in his various songs, right? Psy, I think that's the group. Gangnam Style there. I thought this was gonna be like people were gonna be dancing to Gangnam Style in the theater or some shit. Not exactly the case. Not exactly the case. So here we go. Called Gentle Minions, that is completely unconnected to the Hollywood studio behind the film. It has put Hollywood on notice. How much you guys want to bet in the next Despicable Me movie or the next Minions movie, they make a reference to the people that were dancing in the theaters? You think so? I think so. I think it's going to happen. This is a franchise aimed at children, and you just know they're going to reference this in some way or form in one of the future movies. But it has put Hollywood on notice that the power of platforms like TikTok and Reddit cannot be ignored when film marketing budgets are being allocated. There's no guarantee that Hollywood will be able to directly influence or even harness the new power of the meme crowd, but supporting it will likely become a major new lever in the toolbox of most major movie studios. So that's kind of disgusting, right? Basically, if you guys weren't paying attention there, basically, They're trying to the article, the person who's writing the article here is basically trying to remind Hollywood that these things are very influential, and maybe instead of, just buying ads on TV, maybe it's time to start doing wacky shit in theaters, which I don't really want to see. I don't want to go into a movie theater and see some like kids like freaking, I don't know, smoking cigarettes or something. They're gonna be smoking yellow cigarettes for the minions. Just no, I don't want to. I don't want people doing wacky shit in the theaters. I'm there to have an experience. I guess it was funny though. I guess it was funny, but yeah, that would just suck. Okay, doing it here, doing it in the theater here. But I've seen other ones where they go up in front of the screen, like this one, right? Like I don't want to see this shit when I'm in the theater. All these kids are just fucking having a go. I don't want to see that. It's funny. It's funny. But if I was there personally, I'd be like, come on, sit down. I'm trying to enjoy this thing, So yeah, let's keep going here. Economists and executives envision the return to movie going. They probably didn't anticipate frolicking suit and tie wearing teenagers taking over local theaters. Yeah, I don't think anyone saw this coming. But that's what has happened in the last few days as iconic memes that perlocated on TikTok. Who the fuck uses perlocated? What is this word? Who even uses this shit? Okay, so iconic memes that originated from TikTok and other social media platforms for weeks have invaded the real world. So let's watch some of these. Okay, we're not gonna play the music here just in case. He got the whole. Is that Mr. Beast? Oh, it is. This is Mr. Beast. Okay, we done grew up. Okay, so there, Mr. Beast is really fueling this one. I see here. Every last seat. That's pretty funny. Okay, I wonder if he did a YouTube video. I haven't seen one on that, but I wonder if he did it. A similar meme cropped up a few years ago during the release of Joker in 2019. At the time, some social media users posted iconic photos of themselves and others, often celebrities and famous characters, dressing up to attend the show of the film, along with the phrase, "Tickets to Joker, please." Since then, the construct of tickets to movie name, please, has become an ongoing ironic joke, framing for various films. Let's see that. What is this? They're just talking on bananas. Okay. However, the appearance of teenagers actually wearing suits showing the Minions 2 in theaters in the US and UK and elsewhere appears to be a new wrinkle in the meme's growth. Based on a large number of videos posted on TikTok, the suited teens range from truly devoted fans to casual viewers just using the film as a means to party with a few friends. Yeah, there's this one. This one features film from the movie, so we're just not gonna do it. But they're absolutely going freaking wild in front of the theater. This is a pretty crazy one. This was my screening of Rise of Gru. It ruined my experience a lot. You see, this is what I was saying. I don't want to see teenagers. They're talking about like funding these weird ideas where we go, maybe they pay people to go into theaters and do wacky shit. Don't do that. Do not do that. We don't want this becoming commonplace. This was my screening of The Rise of Gru. It ruined my experience a lot. They even sang my country, Israel's anthem, had fights while the movie is still, they had fights even, throwing food at each other and kept swearing. It was so bad that the cops arrived. Oh my God. Oh, Lord Almighty. Some of those outings have been so disrupted to other theater customers that some movie theaters have banned groups of teens. So we're at the point where cops are coming and people are getting banned from theaters. Good God. This is Minions. How are people going this crazy for Minions? Wearing suits to the films in order to avoid everything from food fights, loud cheering during random moments, and even fights in the theaters. Good God. The wide range of behaviors of gentle minion groups is typical feature of the internet. I think it was good how Mr. Beast did his. He rented the whole theater out not to interrupt anybody else's experience, right? And he did it the best. Mr. Beast did it the best. And, dancing in the theater, I think that's funny, right? If you're dancing, no, not in the actual theater, where you buy your tickets in the main venue, right? You're waiting in line. There's like air hockey. There's like, I don't know, whatever else, arcade machines maybe. You're waiting in the theater. There's no problem with them having a nice little dance party in there. But as soon as you do it in the theater, then you're really just annoying people, you know? So if you guys are watching this, please don't do this. You know, please don't do this. Let's finish up here. So yeah. What starts as an innocuous activity often spirals into disruption and sometimes danger as new groups of people continually trying to outdo prior participants. Consider the man who died while planking. Oh God, not planking again. And the couple that started a wildfire with pyrotechnical gender reveal. Yeah, those are these stupid gender reveal parties. I don't think I have to read anymore. That was basically it. But, Despicable Me worldwide box office revenue 2010 to 2017. Minions, Despicable Me 3, Despicable Me 2, Despicable Me. Well, I guess it was a new franchise, so people didn't know what it was yet. But, wow, I'm actually surprised that they actually got, wow, they made more profit over time. Wow. So even Minions 2, if it was on here, it'd be at the top of the list. So these movies are actually increasing in profits. Holy shit. In addition to interest from serious investors, meme stocks, which emerged in 2020 and involved companies such as GameStop. What are they doing? Are they making a Minion coin? Oh, God. Okay. The joke-driven virality of the meme stocks post eventually led some stockholders making and losing large sum of money. What did they do? Film marketing people pulling their hair out trying to understand why the Morbius memes didn't translate into tickets, but the Minion memes did. Yeah, and this is another thing too. It's like, I can't believe Morbius. It failed so miserably. It then got memed on. It came back. Why did they think to bring it back? Like, why did they think that was going to work? I have no idea. They brought it back and it flopped a second time. And then the guy who played, was it Jared Leto? He he killed the meme by acknowledging it, you know? So that happens. Now Minions 2 is benefiting from the same kind of uncontrolled marketing. Sony attempted to cash in on a comparable meme known as It's Morbin Time by releasing Morbius and yeah, we just talked about that. To everybody showing up to Minions in suits, we see you and we love you. Okay, Universal Pictures just said we love you, and that's where the article ends. That was a nice little article. I enjoyed that. But I did not enjoy people going into theaters and ruining people's days and having fist fights in Israel. I mean, okay, actually, I could say fist fights in Israel. Okay, I could see that actually, but don't do this here. Don't do this anywhere. Like, what do you? Don't do it in the theaters. You know, like I said, do it in the venue. I think like do it in the venue or rent out the whole theater or rent out. You know. Wait till it's midnight when nobody's in there. And if you see nobody's in there, that's when you get your phone out and make some videos, right? Like I personally went to a movie, the Trailer Park Boys. I went to go see the Trailer Park Boys movie a couple of years back, and me and my friend, nobody was in there. So we could have just did whatever we wanted. We could have, made any kind of weird videos of us just going crazy in the background. That's what you got to look out for, right? Wait till the theaters are empty and then go bananas. Don't do it while people are next to you. Don't do any of this weird shit is what I'm going to say. So I hope you guys don't do this. I really hope you don't do this. But the memes are quite funny. Some of the, I've seen a whole handful of them. Some of them are actually pretty funny. But be careful when rewatching the footage, especially if you're making a YouTube video, as you could definitely get copyright claimed from the movie is not out on DVD or anything yet. So be careful in that sense if you're making videos about this. And that's just generally it. I think this is pretty interesting. I really hope other companies don't take notice of this and don't start. I don't want to see companies. I don't want to see the trend where they start pulling shit like this on a regular basis. I don't want to see that. And I want to hear your guys' comments down below. These memes are funny, but we don't want to see them become commonplace. That's what I'll say. I hope you agree with that sentiment in the comments down below. Let me know all your other thoughts. Let me know your other thoughts. What do you think of the fist fights, though? What do you think that, people got so wild in a Minions movie that they went to fist fights in Israel? Let me know down below everything you have to say on Minions 2. Also, one thing I thought I could cover here is the the current gross of this movie is doing pretty solid, 247 million. So this is the number one Minions movie of all time. Will it cross $1 billion? Probably not. I don't think so, right? I don't think so. I maybe like 500 million, 400 million. I don't know. It seems to be doing pretty well. If I were to go back here, wait, let me just see my face for a second there. Tuesday. So this was yesterday, Tuesday, July 6th. It's still brought in 13 million, you know, and what's the best selling day? Friday? I guess so Friday is tomorrow. So maybe it'll have another boost, and it'll probably have a nice boost over the weekend. Could this make it to 500 million? I think so, actually. I think it'll make it to 500 million. Will it pass $1 billion? Maybe it will. I think it could. I think the first Minions movie actually eventually passed $1 billion at the box office. I'm pretty sure it did. So I think it could do $1 billion. I want to hear all your thoughts about this now. I almost forgot to mention. Maybe I should have brought this up earlier, but that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and why not watch an ad for your boy Sandro? Thank you guys so much. Peace out. Bye bye. The end.